yesterday morning with some good brothers from Toronto, Canada. Shout out to brother Alex and my other brother who came down from Canada to interview the Prince of Pan-Africanism yesterday before the Source of Knowledge book giveaway. And one of the concerns that they brought up to me as a Pan-Africanist, as the leading Pan-Africanist, as the Prince of Pan-Africanism, they said, Dr. Umar, and I'm paraphrasing, the good brothers brought it to my attention that Kendrick Lamar's song, They Not Like Us, was interpreted by many American Africans to mean that African Canadians are not African, that African Canadians are not African, that African Canadians are not African.
Here we go again, another Dr. Umar special. Wow. You know, I used to think this dude, the Prince of Pan-Africanism, whatever you want to call yourself, brother, I used to think that you were just a fraud. But now, you're just a fucking bigot. You are a bigot. Any black man who's done anything in this world, you have turned on. Any black man. I don't understand or care to understand your logic no more. Now you're blaming Kendrick for hating black Canadians or African Canadians. What? Anybody with a simple mind can tell you that Kendrick was only dissing Drake. That's it. He wasn't dissing white people. What? He wasn't dissing Mexican people. He wasn't dissing nobody else. No other cultures. He was just dissing Drake. And here you go, trolling. And it's gotta be trolling. It's gotta be trolling. But you know, I can't even say fraud anymore. I used to think that was 90% of his grift. And now 95% of me believes that he's just a bigot. He's a bigot. He's a bigot. No! He's a bigot. That's it. There's no explanation no more. You're just a bigot. And then you got the nerve to blame white people, the nerve to blame the Republican Party, the nerve to blame Trump. One of these motherfuckers. You got some nerve, bro. You got some fucking nerve. You got some nerve. You got something. Jesse Jackson's a fraud. Al Sharpton's a fraud. Called them out too, and I'm not saying that he wasn't lying about that. But sir, you know what? You're a bigot. You're a bigot. You're just a bigot. You have the nerve to snuff Candace Owens for what? You're just like her. Candace Owens would never, ever blame white people. We can agree on that. But you blame all black men. She just blamed all black culture. That's it. Black men and black women. So she's equal with her, her hate. How you different from her? I don't understand. Make it make sense to me, brother. How you different from her? You're not. One's extreme left, one's extreme right. That's it. You're just extreme. That's it. And the fact that you would go off on a beef and tell black Canadians, and let me break it down for you. Let me break it down. Let me break it down. That shit didn't happen. Okay? That didn't happen. No black Canadians or any African Canadians came up to him and called him out. None of that stuff happened. He's a liar. You are a liar, sir. You are a liar. This dumbass even blamed us for black women getting BBLs. Yep. Blamed black men for getting black women to get BBLs. What? Like black women don't have a damn mind of their own. Wow. And again, we blame white people. And I'm not saying white people don't have supremacy. That's not what I'm saying out my mouth. And white people can't be, racists. But I can't believe I'm saying this. But I would never think in a million years, my existence in this earth, over 39 to 40 years, on this earth, in America, that I will call a black man a bigot. But that's what Umar is. He's a bigot. That's it. That's it, brother. Your color has shown up. You're a bigot. You can't talk about Don Lemon, or you can't talk about Candace anymore, Larry Elders, none of them. You're a bigot, sir. You're just a fucking low-life fraud bigot. And fraud, you know what? 5% of fraud. You're just 95% bigot. If I could give you 100%, I would. I really would. A school in Africa that's not even built. It's not even built. A school in Africa that's not even built. Not even built. Not even fully.
Wow.
And if you hate America so damn much, why don't you ask go back and live in Africa? Live in Africa if America is so evil. If America is so evil, live your black ass in Africa.
Oh my God.
Nobody's gonna miss you. You're sad, bro. It comes to a point where, and I have turned on the American government. I said it before about Democrats, Republicans. None of them can be trusted. They're the same bedfellows. They're fake. The government is fake. But America itself, I got no problem with it. It is not a land of free, but it's some kind of freedom. I'll give it that. It's some kind of freedom. And if you hate America so damn much, why don't you just take your ass to Africa and live there? Live there, brother. And I'm going to get it from the black women in the comment. Not from some black men will side with me, but I'm going to get it from the black women in the commentary. And even some black men. Oh, he's helping our race. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he is not. He's a bigot. That's it. Umar's a bigot. That's what he is. That's what he is. That's what he is. He hates black men. He does. I don't see no other alternative to what he is. That's it. What could you say? It's not even funny, but what could you say? What possible explanation can you say? Now, I know people he's trolling. He's trolling, okay, but he's trolling with the wrong kind of shit, bro. That's the wrong move. That's the wrong move, man. I don't agree with a lot of hip hop stars. I don't. But KRS-One and and Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, when you snuff those kind of people, and I'm not saying he did because I don't know if he snuffed any of them. I heard he did something, but I don't know the legends he did. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you got to be some kind of evil, hateful mother to really go off of any of those dudes who pioneered hip hop.
What?
Kendrick's a pioneer, believe it or not. He's a pioneer. That's it. Married a black woman, or I'm not saying because she, some people say she's biracial. Whatever. To me, she's black. I don't care. Whatever. Because I think he thinks that biracial people are not black, and that's debatable. There's some black people who believe and some black people who don't. That's debatable. But for you to go so far to hurt Kendrick, to hit him like this, I hope you do a diss record about your ass. I hope he takes you and takes it. Because I don't know, every rap artist, it's like, I don't know if they're scared of this motherfucker, but come on. Come on, man. Somebody need to humble this dude. Humble this mother. Man, I woke up, took a shower, went on the internet and heard about this. I had to talk about it. This is triggering. Yes, and I'm in my feelings. I'm in my feelings. I'm triggered. I am triggered by what he said. I'm in my feelings.
Oh, wow.
You can't talk about how white people are no more. You can't talk about supremacy, white supremacy. You can't do that no more, bro. You're just a bigot. You're just a plain old bigot. Then he said, oh, Kendrick didn't mean nothing. Everybody know that Kendrick didn't mean nothing by none of that. He wasn't hurting all the culture. Only racist, bigot people like yourself will find something wrong with what Kendrick said. It's a beef, a hip-hop beef. You hate the American government? Fine. I hate them too. But, I'm not going to shit where I live. I'm not. I was born here, raised here, Brooklyn, New York, all my life. All my life. And do I like New York? Do I love it? I have mixed feelings about it. I'm not going to lie to you. But to sit here and say that I hate the birthplace where I was birthed or I hate America so much, now I will blame one race or group of people. I don't hate them now. And that is beyond my mental capability. Beyond my mental capacity.
Yes!
And the fact that you only blame black men or you blame white men and you blame other and black women for some reason is scot-free. For some reason. You hate white women with black men. I have a friend who's a white man. I'm not gonna say his name, but I don't know if he wants me to say his name, but love this brother. Went to school with this brother. Is married to a beautiful black woman. I couldn't be happier. But like I said before, if I was a white man, I would love black women. I have another friend who's married to a white woman. As a black friend who's married to a white. Don't hate black women at all. Don't have no racist bone and no prejudice bone in your body. Dated them too. Dated them more than I did. And still married a white woman. No problems. She has no problems with white men too. Ex-boyfriend was white. See, what people don't understand about hate is that, believe it or not, I know this is hard for people to hear. Right? Because you deal with white supremacy, you deal with a lot of things. But I know it's hard for people to hear this. But a lot of people in this world don't hate a lot of people. I know. Let that sink in. A lot of people in this world, especially from the 80s and 90s, who grew up on Michael Jackson and MC Hammer and Hall & Oates. And I've spoken about race card relationships before. I have on my videos. And I said the race card will always be played. I'm not stupid to know that white supremacy don't exist. I'm not dumb. But to sit here, for me to go to any white person I meet in the street, or any Muslim person I meet and say you hate black people, or that's like any woman coming up to me saying I'm a rapist.
Nani?
Come on, bro. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. I'm not saying America's not hateful. America don't have their problems, and it does. For Trump, you can see the lineage of shit he's doing. Biden, all of them. And I don't want to hear that Biden's not prejudiced. Shut the fuck up. Biden hung out with Klan up in the 70s. I don't want to hear it. I know my history with Biden. Half of the Democrats did the drug laws that put a lot of young black men in jail for weed. Oh yeah, you thought it was Republicans? Do your homework again, brother. Do your homework again.
Wow.
It was the Democrats. And I'm not a Republican. I'm not a black Republican. I'm an independent. That's what I call myself, an independent. Meaning, I go to the team that's going to do good for America. That's it. All in all, Dr. Umar Johnson, I take your black card away from you. You are no longer valid in the black community. You know what? Let me even make it better. In the black male community, you are no longer valid, brother. And I'm going to call you a brother. I'm going to call you a big dude. You're no longer valid, dude. You're no longer valid. Your black card has been revoked. Let me repeat it again. Your black card has been revoked.
Huh?
Your black card has been revoked.